For your friend, Soumya. She said she won't be coming today. She will. I will have to India. What happened? Okay. So there's a little bus for them. So it's further ahead on that side of the road. Traffic. Yes. Traffic के right side से हम लोग Yes, I'm acting and what else? Editing and editing and acting. Let's finish few lessons. And there's another point or it has a moments moments Yeah. तो और कौन सा है? जो वीडियो बोल रहे हैं। हम लोग इस वन से स्टार्ट हो रहा है। तो रिवीजन करवा दो ना। अरे रिवीजन इसकी तो हो गई एग्जाम। वीडियो दो आ गए नहीं। because then you they will start the first the one only have what they have volume के अंदर गैप नहीं है वॉल्यूम में हमने बस सबको के हम चेक कर लो हमेशा सब कुछ और ये बुक में ना Behind one four मैंने तो बोला था कि मैं स्कूल ले जाऊँ नहीं हमारा क्या हो रहा है एक बार ये एग्जाम ना आईसीटी में for a first term, you will have 5 lessons that are supposed to. Okay, because your first term is a negative put the thing in go with the marking is for first term condition. यहाँ पे भी है रेवन को लिखी है तंग रेवन को लिखा तो अभी पीछे लगेगा you have behind you have this we will go time moment and you have connected to the activity क्या पेशी में तो मैं साइड करती हूँ है क्या okay hello nakshatra we are doing rain on the roof today the poem it's a very nice poem, Rain on the Roof. The poet basically is telling us that when it starts raining, that's when that reminds him of his childhood days. It reminds him of childhood days and how his mom would come and tuck them in before going to sleep, kiss them goodbye, and and till she meets them the next morning. Okay, and now he misses all that. So like the wind going. So it is not just rain. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining, have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? Yes, you have? What thoughts flashed through your mind as you heard this melody of nature? Read the poem to find out what the poet dreamed of while listening to the rain. You all must have seen, when it starts raining, imagine you're sleeping in the night and you can hear it raining outside. And it's so cool and soothing, hearing that sound of rain when you sleep. If it is thundering and showering, raining very heavily, then it is little scary. But if it is just raining, no thundering, no lightning, it's very soothing. And suddenly everything becomes cool. When the humid showers hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of a soft rain overhead. See, he says, when the humid shadows cover. What is humid shadow? Humid shadow means those dark clouds filled with rain. Okay. Where do we find these dark clouds? Over all starry sphere. What is starry sphere? The sky full of stars. Okay. So when you see the clouds filled with water, filled with rain in the sky, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. It feels as if there is sudden, it's evening, suddenly it's become dark. It's very melancholy. What is melancholy? There is that feeling of sadness. More than nostalgic, it's the sadness. So this is not depression. Melancholy is a little sad. You're missing something. That's the feeling that is melancholy. So this melancholy, and there is this melancholy darkness, and it feels as if the night is weeping. It feels as if this dark night is crying, weeping through rains. And what does he like to do? He says, what a bliss when that happens. What a pleasure it is. What to do? He says, it's blissful to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. He said, that is the time. The best thing to do is take your soft pillow, go and sleep on your bed and dream about anything that comes to your mind. So he says the best thing to do when it rains and it becomes gloomy and dark is to sleep. Yes, press your head on a pillow of the cottage bed and sleep. And what to do? And listen to the patter. And lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. Every sound that rain makes on the shingles. Shingles means the roof. There is a roof and there are bars for those roofs. That is called tiles, So every tinkle on the shingles, that is the tiles, has an echo in the heart. And 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. This is when you hear that tinkling sound, you start dreaming, thinking about so many things that happened and will happen. You start dreaming about various fanciful things. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into a woof. And when you dream, you think about so many things that happened in the past. You start thousands of recollections. You think about thousands of things that you did in your childhood, that you did when you were young, that you did when you were a teenager. It's like all these memories, they weave a cloth, weave their air thread into a woof, as if all these memories weave a cloth of memories. And I listen to the patter of the rain on the roof. As you listen to the patter, you're thinking, dreaming about so many things that happened in the past. And each memory is like a thread. And all these memories together have now woven like a huge cloth of memories. Now in memory comes my mother. And then suddenly now in memory, I think of my mother. As she used in years agone to regard the raveling dreamers, or she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. He says, while listening, who does he think about? He thinks about his mother. Now in memory comes my mother. As she used in years agone, as she used to come many, many years ago, she would come and tuck us, darling dreamers. She would tuck us in bed. She would kiss us goodbye till we see her again the next morning. So she would come, she would put them to sleep. Who are these darling dreamers? Her children, her son and her children. So she would put all of them to sleep and she would leave them, now that she's leaving them alone till dawn. सुबह तक उनको वहीं पे छोड़ के जाने वाली है, तो वो उनको अच्छे से टक करती है बेड में. She kisses them goodbye and then she leaves. So he thinks, oh, I feel her fond look on me. He just remembers her fond look, how she would come, smile, kiss, and leave before, they sleep. He thinks of her kind look. And I list to this refrain, as I list to this refrain. What is the refrain? Refrain is the sound that he is hearing again and again. Now, as he hears the sound again and again, now in his mind comes his mother, how she would come, tuck them, and he can actually see her kind look, the kind expression on her face. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So basically, the poet says that whenever it is time, when it starts raining, it becomes dark, little melancholy. We like to eat pakoras, bhaji, pakoras. He says the best thing to do is, when that happens, the best thing to do is go, take a nice blanket, put your head on a pillow and sleep on the cottage bed. And keep listening to the patter of the sound of the rains. As he sleeps there, he keeps dreaming about so many things, dreaming about various things that happened in the past, the very different memories come to, he says thousands of memories come to his mind. And then the last memory is that of his mother. And then he remembers his mother, how she would come and tuck them all, dreamers, in the bed till she leaves them till the next morning. He says, and that's the last memory that he has. He also remembers the fond look on her face. And he says, it keeps playing on his mind as he listens to the sound of the rain on the roof. Okay, read once. Who will read? Read. Each one of you will read one stanza.
Then the evening shadows over all the starry spheres, and the
Melancholy.
But a place to rest the pillow of cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain smell. Every tinkle on the
Okay, read.
Every tinkle on the shingle has an echo in the heart.
Echo in the heart.
And a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being star. And a thousand recollections beat their air threads into as they listen to the pattern of the rain upon the.
Yes.
as she was in the family. How often to regard the darling bird, she as she left them to the Lord. So I feel her fond for you as I stood in place. This building, which is made on the
Shingles.
by the actor.
Yes. Okay. Nakshatra, are you able to hear me?
Yes,
Okay. Have you done this poem already in the school?
yes,
Okay. So you can quickly give the answers. This will be a good revision. You all have done this poem, right? So, what do the following phrases mean to you? Humid shadows,
clouds,
dark clouds filled with rain. Humid shadows means dark clouds filled with rains. Starry sphere, sky full of stars. What a bliss means what a
pleasure,
pleasure. Yes, what a bliss is what a pleasure. 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being starred. Yes. So what will you say? What is the meaning? The poet starts. Yeah, poet starts dreaming about. What will you say?
The poet was reading about
Okay, 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. That means he starts dreaming about various thousands of old memories. Okay. Yeah, the various memories weave a beautiful picture. Okay, the various memories weave a beautiful picture in his mind. Yes, the various memories weave a beautiful picture in his mind.
What does the poet like to do when it rains? The poet loves to imagine and the like old memories. Think about the old memories.
The poet likes to press
The pillow.
the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. So the poet likes to do you have your all of you have your no, not behind the volumes. Yeah, open the volume. Let's
Volume 2.
volume 2. No, I'll get the volume 1 minute. That grammar, gap filling and all, volume 1, volume 2 only, no? Hey, Hindi hai. See, before we go to the question answers, I'll ask the
और पहली बार वो भी नहीं तुम लोग को अपने ही नियत से लेने पड़ेंगे वो बस पड़ेगा हाँ हाँ तो वो जो मैं टेंथ वाले तो ये बात करो बेटा मुझे पढ़ेंगे नहीं आएंगे तो फाइव हमारा तो उसका एजुकेट कंपनी होगा हाँ वही हमारी दूसरी कंपनी में ना
अरे वो तुम्हारी टीचर कुछ भी बोलती है तुमको जस्ट डराने के लिए, कुछ भी डराने के लिए. Let's do the objectives, then it will be easy for you to answer. Do you remember the name of the poet? Who's the poet? Court Skinny. Yes, Court Skinny. Okay. What does the poem talk about? Page 20. What is about rain, raining, rainfall and disturbance,
Hmm?
healing powers of the rain. D? कुछ भी about rain has been used in this poem. Why anaphora? Which line is repeated? फिर
एक मिनट
when the humid shadows hover over the starry, they should give one line, no? पूरी poem थोड़ी अलग अलग तो होती है पूरी poem. What does starry sphere mean? Sky filled with stars. That's right. When the humid shadows hover over the starry sphere. Melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. So it is like the darkness is weeping. Darkness is weeping. So it will be personification. What a bliss to press the pillow. The second question. 1 minute. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Mark the answers. And then I'll discuss. Do you have Nakshatra? Do you have your volume?
Yes.
Turn to page 20. Mark the answers and I'll discuss.
Okay.
Do you have the answers? Do you have the questions? Hello? क्या कर रहे हो? Mark the answers first. Mark the answers. I'll have to send you out behind the Daksh. Hey, do not, no. Mark, understand and mark the answers. Have you marked the answers? All?
Okay, and then.
Done?
The poet and
Okay. Now, first one is done, no?
first one.
Daksh, tell the second answer.
Lie on the bed and listen to the midnight mass.
No, read the question and the answer.
What is the midnight activity? Lie on the bed.
Yes,
Where is the name on the roof?
yes,
What does the poet listen to? The speaking for rain.
that's right. Tell the third one.
Okay.
1 minute, I told him.
What makes the neighborhood not poet?
Yes.
Which memories of the poet and why is the
Pitter patter sound of rainfall.
Pushkar lead childhood
Yes.
regard? What is the just memories of memories in the poet's mind? Raindrops falling on the
Right.
Yeah.
Next.
What is the memory that comes to the poet's mind repeatedly? His mother.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the darling neighbors? The poet and his brother.
Yes.
The
Select the
correct meaning of princess. The noise of the rain.
yes. Okay. Now let's understand. What does the poet like to do when it rains? What does the poet likes to do when it rains?
Poet says that melancholy darkness
When I on the bed.
is weeping because it
Yes, lie on the bed and listen to the pitter patter of the pitter patter of
Sound of the
and listen to the sound of the rain. Write this answer in the notebook. Question number 2 from your textbook. No, don't write that much. When it rains,
lie on the bed and listen to the big bad and the sound of the rain.
Says against the pillow of his bed in a river cottage and listen to the patter of rain on the right of
One of the question is that the changes that they get one is very good. Because
Write this answer. This is easy. Write this answer. This is easy. Nakshatra, you're done with your exams? First unit test?
It's finished.
Yes?
Yes, it's done.
Okay. So you're in which school?
Vibgyor.
Vibgyor. Isn't Vibgyor in Kharghar?
It's also here in Airoli.
Okay.
I know a guy who's in her class.
Is it?
Used to study
Ma'am,
math.
can I ask her something? Nakshatra,
You know what?
Probably Nakshatra can't hear you. Done? Done writing?
I'm done.
Okay. Next question.
What is the singular?
Done, ma'am.
Major memory that comes to the poet. What is the single major memory that comes to the poet?
Of his mother
Yes.
And her fond looks.
Yes. The single major memory that comes to the poet is that of his mother and her fond look. This
And her fond looks.
Ma'am, question लिखना है ना?
just write the question number.
मेरी question
The single major memory that comes to the mind or comes to the poet is yes. Who are the darling dreamers?
His sibling.
Yes, the poet and his sibling. The poet and his siblings in their childhood. The poet.
Ma'am, क्या है ना single major?
The single major memory that comes to the poet is that of his mother and her fond look.
I know. Hands back करेंगे.
Is that of his mother and her fond look. The darling dreamers. Who are the darling dreamers?
And his sibling.
Yes, the darling dreamers are the poet and his siblings in their childhood.
Ma'am, the same answer or
Same answer.
Their child.
The darling dreamers are the poet and his siblings in their childhood. When they were lovingly. कौन सा? Is it? How is it?
उसके पहले क्या था? चुप रहना। मगर मेरे को प्रोटीन मिला। इस टाइम में प्रोटीन मिलेगा।
When they were lovingly put to sleep by their mother. When they were lovingly put to sleep by their mother. when they were, should I repeat the answer?
Uh,
The darling dreamers are the poet and his siblings in their childhood when they were lovingly put to sleep by the mother. Is the poet a child now? No, he's a grown-up man. Okay. Is his mother still alive? Probably his mother is no longer alive. Okay. And therefore he remembers her when he is alone.
ma'am, English and writing goals.
Yes, very good, very neat.
First, मेरा font change है कभी बड़ा
What does the poet dream of? Okay, the poet dreams of his childhood, dreams of his childhood as well as his mother. Very good. No, it's not a question. I'm asking orally. What does the poet dream of?
his mother and his sibling.
Okay. Yeah, the poet dreams of his childhood, his mother, and the kind look on her face. What does the poet consider a bliss?
Cottage. He loves to lie on the bed.
Yeah. So what does he? Hello. What does he consider as bliss? Shh. This is the answer. To lie on the bed of his cottage and listen to the sound of the rain on the roof is considered a bliss. Okay. Nakshatra, what kind of refrain is the poet referring to? He says, just sit there. No? I have asked some question. Think. What kind of refrain is the poet referring to? Arey, not noise. It's the sound. Okay. The sound of the rain. There is nothing more in this poem. That's all. It's very simple. I don't want to drag it simply. What does the poet consider a bliss? That's a common question.
When it rains, the poet lies in his cozy bed in the cottage, listening to the melody of nature. He listens to the pleasant night sound of the rain on the roof of the cottage, which is a bliss for him.
Okay, 1 minute. So I'll give you 2-3 questions to learn the answers.
Yes.
Okay. One would be
This
what does the poet like to do when it rains? Very good. And the next question is, when does the poet remember his mother? What does it show about him? That answer you will write. Think and write. When does the poet remember his mother? And what does it show about him?
What does it show?
I'll write the question. You'll not find the answer in the volume. Think and answer.
Next.
When does the poet think? Now I will have to send you either out of the class if you don't stop talking, or put you 3 on 3 different corners. Nakshatra, there's a question put up here. Write the answer. You have to think and write this answer. Daksh, stop playing. Melancholy.
What does it show about him? Who?
What words should be right?
What does
But let's show about it. What is it? Actually, this is right. One is the next word. Then we find millennials. Think about it. Please. Done, ma'am.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Nakshatra, did you write the answers?
I'm not done.
Sorry?
I'm not done yet.
Okay. What did you write?
Can I read?
Sorry? Still writing? Okay. Okay. Daksh, will you read your answer? Read your answer.
He thinks about his mother in the poet thinks about his mother in the rainy season in the marriage bodyguard. This line of the cottage bed with his lips and it shows that he misses his mother.
Okay. So when does the poet think about his mother?
Oh.
The poet thinks about his mother when it starts raining and he lies on the bed he lies on the bed of his cottage and listens to the sound of the rain. ये जो लाइन है ना वो सारे आंसर्स में यहाँ वहाँ घुमा फिरा के आएगा. Then he lies on the bed of his cottage and listens to the sound of the rain. Okay. So this line is the other poem, key line. Yeah. सब आंसर्स में घुमा फिरा के ये आएगा. Okay. And what does it show about him? It shows that he misses his mother and still thinks about fondly thinks about the kind look on her face. Basically, that he misses her.
Yeah.
Okay. So ये जो line है ना, lie on the bed of his cottage and listen to the sound of the rain. By heart करके रखना. रट्टा मार के रखना क्योंकि this is the key line. Yeah, of this. What have you written? कुछ भी नहीं. He was recalling me. He recalled on his memories. Okay, but when was he dreaming?
He was not dreaming, bro.
When was it dreaming?
अरे वो imagine कर रहा था.
When did he sleep in the poem?
On the bed of his
When? Is it when it started, when it starts raining, when it rains, not in the rainy season, when it rains? When it rains, poet lies on his bed in his cottage and listens to the sound of the rain. That's when he thinks about his mother. Write that sentence. Write that sentence again. That is, the sentence is not correct. You have not framed the sentence correctly. What have you written? Show me. वही क्या घुमा फिरा के लिखा है वही देख रही हूँ मैं. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry sphere and the melancholy darkness, the poet was lying on the cottage chamber bed. The poet thinks about her mother, his mother. बहुत घुमाया तुमने. Write simple. So you can simply say when it is dark, when it becomes dark and starts raining, the poet likes to lie on the bed and listen to the sound of the rain. That's when he thinks about his mother. Simple, write simple. ये तुमने जो लिखा है ना, उसको तुम्हारी teacher half mark देगी. Because you have complicated it. Don't complicate. Write simple. When it is dark and it starts raining, when it is dark and it starts raining, the poet likes to lie on his bed, lie on the bed in his cottage. Full stop. Cottage. He enjoys listening to the sound of the rain on the roof. And starts rain on the roof and starts dreaming his childhood memories, about his childhood memories. That is when he thinks about his mother. What does it show about him? It shows that
It shows that about his mother things about his mother when it rains, why he was lying on the bed, he says his mother and all the old women.
so simply say it shows that he still misses his mother.
And the old women.
No, not all, just mother. It shows that he still misses his mother.
What is the time?
This doesn't have your. It's not 7:38. Show me your this one.
Monuments.
No, that volume 1. You I have not done reported speech. Yes, I still have to do reported speech and connectors.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what down? Backward center or back to the pattern. Okay, so I'm going to
Let's do the gap filling from page 61. Okay, let's do the gap filling from page 61. You all have, volume 1. We'll do gap filling now. Yes, after we come back, we'll do gap filling. Nakshatra, did you write the answer?
Yes.
Will you read it quickly?
The poet thinks of his mother as he is lying on the cottage. The sound of the pitter-patter on the roof brings back memories to the poet of the time when he was a child and his mother would tuck him in the bed while they were asleep.
Very good.
The poet vividly remembers the loving look on his mother's face that he admired a lot. This shows that he loved his mother and the nostalgia he felt.
Yes. Good job. We'll do gap filling after this. So come back after 5 minutes.
bye bye. Oh.